Hello! Today we're going to draw a carnival scene. We'll start with a tent. Let's use the symmetry ruler and sketch out the tent shape. Then use another layer to draw the pink stripes. At first I wanted it to be pink and purple, but I decided on pink and white. So draw the white stripes on a different layer, then erase the bottom part. So we have two layers of the top part, pink and white. Then do the same for the bottom part. Also use the regular ruler so that the symmetrical lines are also straight. Make a white layer and a pink layer. Erase the edges of all the layers so it's a tent shape. Now draw the poles with the ruler tools. Put some behind the curtains. And then on a clipped layer, airbrush shade the edges a little. Now for the inside. It needs to be a little darker, so use a darker pink and a gray, and make those layers of stripes. Adjust the pole layers and draw a flag. This part should be white. It's not a pole, it's string for holding little flags. Draw little pink flags. Then move that over there, and let's draw a Ferris wheel using the kaleidoscope ruler and the circle tool. And then draw one hanging basket with shades of gray. Use the Relief FX filter to make it a little more 3D looking. Duplicate, then use the FX hue shifter to make different colors and place around the Ferris wheel. I don't really know what a Ferris wheel looks like. I'm pretty sure I've never been on one. So let's try to make it look more like it fits the laws of physics a little. Let's shade the edges of the bars that hold each basket and pinch some of them to look different. Now the poles into the ground so it doesn't fly away. And a second circle for them to rotate through. Now move that over there. Let's draw a dirt background. Let's fix the dirt background. Perspective is hard. What could we import to help? Well, a carnival would have a stool and a mad scientist could visit. and get a pretzel. And maybe the bear is a prize. Okay, that looks better. Let's move on to a carousel, a merry-go-round. I have been on one of these. Yeah, so using the oval tool, draw the top and bottom circles, then use the FX filter on that layer, and use relief, bevel, and maybe drop shadow also. Now let's use the materials tab and search for unicorn. Let's clip a layer and change him to white to match our tint. Then clip another layer and make some pink textures. Try different brushes, they're all free with ads. Then probably another layer for hooves, and another for face details. And a saddle with a darker pink. Then a pole behind the unicorn. Then another layer for mane and tail, and the horn. Let's use the rainbow brush with a light pink, and then clip the layer. Now back to the pole, clip a layer and use a textured brush like a braid or a chain. Now merge all that to one layer and use the FX hue shifter to make different colors to move around the carousel. You can use the transform perspective tool to change the shape and perspective of each one to look like they're going around in a circle. Use the lasso tool to move the top part since they're on the same layer, and duplicate it and make it smaller. And move it up higher. Now it looks like a spaceship. And make a bigger one at the bottom. Those two we will make a grayish pink. Okay, I looked at a reference photo and it needs to move up here more. And then it needs lines here. That looks better. More like the tent top than just flat. Let's give the roof part the same pink and white stripes. And then pull the pink part up to be the top. And add some pink and white stripes to the bottom piece too. And add some shading to the bottoms by unclipping, adding a new layer, clipping that, and then clip it back to the main one. Okay, and then move that over there and bring back our imported pictures. Looks good. Now we need a ticket booth. So let's use the symmetry tool and the ruler tool and make some pink lines and a layer of white lines and a roof. Then erase the excess and make it look like a ticket booth. Then do some airbrush shading around the edges. And use the text button to add the word tickets. Draw an oval for the text to sit on and make it a matching pink color and center it on the front of the ticket booth. Now we have a ticket booth. Now we can save our images one of two ways, If the object is all in one layer, click the layer menu and choose Save Layer as Transparent Image, or Invisible Everything Else, and click the left facing arrow and choose Save Image, then toggle Transparent on. Now we have carnival items. Let's use Canva to put all the pieces together into a scene. A happy carnival scene. Thanks for watching. Have a happy day.